Massey Harris Small 44. The Massey Harris Small 44 was manufactured in the late 1940s, but its manufacturer is still unknown. The Small 44 is one of the 4 most sought-after pedal tractors. It is currently being highly reproduced. This tractor has homemade decals on it. It also has an extra bar that someone has welded to the seat support. It does not belong on the tractor. It has star rims with no hubcap slots, and it uses a unique-looking push nut that is also found on Minneapolis Moline pedal tractors. It is a flat-top push nut. It uses a regular chain instead of the skip tooth that most of the early other pedal tractors used, and it had a U-joint steering shaft. The wheels will go around and around in circles. There are 2 versions of the Small 44. The difference is in how you can adjust the seat, and on the hood by the air breather and muffler. It has decals on the left side and the right side, though these decals are wrong. Here you can see the broken air breather and missing muffler. This Massey is smooth at the body where the holes are. Here is a close-up of the open cast-in front grille. It has star rims with no hubcap slots and held on with the flat-top push nut. The front tires are 7 by 1 1/4 inch rib tread flat-faced with swan on the side. The rear tires are 12 by 1 3/4 inch swan tires with lug tread. It says puncture-proof on the side. It has no hubs per se, but it does have a stamped steel axle cover. As we mentioned before, it has a regular chain as opposed to the skip-tooth chain. This tractor has solid rubber pedals held on with the same flat top push nut. It has a large 7-inch round 3-spoke steering wheel drilled with a set screw. The bar welded onto the bracket to the seat does not belong. The brackets on the body attached to the spring slide along the body of the tractor to adjust the seat. Here is a different angle of the long metal bar seat support and the bolt that holds it on. This spring-supported seat is unique to the Small 44. It also has a unique hitch. The Massey Harris Small 44. Massey Harris Small 44. This is an original unrestored version of the Massey Harris Small 44. As we mentioned before, the manufacturer of the Small 44 is unknown, and be aware that the Small 44 is being highly reproduced. This original 44 is missing its air breather and muffler, but it does still have the original decals, as opposed to the last 44 which had homemade decals. On this 44, the long middle bar supporting the spring is correct, if slightly bent. On the last 44, someone had welded a piece of metal underneath the bar. And here is what the Small 44 looks like with a reproduced air breather and muffler. You will notice that on this 44, the seat is adjusted by moving the spring along 5 different holes, as opposed to the other 44 where it had a sliding mechanism. Either way, you have to loosen the bolts on the seat and slide it along the flat metal bar. All Small 44s have metal bearings in the body of the tractor. The original 44 has decals on the left side. Here we see the Massey Harris decal and the 44 decal, which is a little harder to make out. On the previous Small 44, there was no lip around the holes for the muffler and air breather. Here is a closer shot of the seat bracket. The large spring moves along the 5 holes to adjust the seat, while on the other 44 there was a sliding mechanism. Massey Harris Small 44 Original.